Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Agnes at mumcando.com. Today with another video on ACCA matters. So what I'm going to be talking about today is the cost of the ACCA qualifications. How much is it going to cost you? Is it worth investing into? And how can you save yourself some money along the way? In my previous video, I talked about my ACCA journey. If you are interested to watch it, please go ahead and have a look in the card here. I will link it and you can check how did I get qualified. And I did qualify in July 2019, so I'm fully qualified ACCA member. But today I wanted to tell you about how much does cost to actually achieve the ACCA qualification, and also the ways you can actually save yourself a few pounds along the way. So for the purpose of this video, we're gonna have to make a few assumptions. The first assumption will be that you are the one paying for the ACCA qualifications. Also that you're going to pass the exams on the first attempt. So the way that ACCA works, you have to first register as a student, then you go through your exams, you pay annual subscription, and also you have to complete those exams, which means you're probably gonna have to get some kind of tuition or buy the materials to actually study towards your exams. You're also going to have to complete ethics and professional module, which is a compulsory module, and it's a supplementary technical knowledge that you need in order to qualify. So these costs are as of January 2021, and I don't think they will change much. Obviously they do increase with inflation, but that's not a significant increase. Now, when I completed my qualification, they were cheaper, and I will tell you about how much I have actually paid for my ACCA qualifications. But as of today, I'm giving you prices what ACCA actually lists on their website. So you can find all those information on ACCA website. I just thought I'm gonna talk you through it because it's just easier to have it all laid down in a formal video, so perhaps you prefer seeing it that way. Now I'm going to break it down into a few fees which are structured by ACCA, because that's the only way you can get through it. So one of the first costs that you need to incur is the initial registration, and that as of today is £89, and it's a one-off fee just for you to be able to register as a student to study towards your ACCA qualifications. If you have gone down the route of completing any studies before, such as AAT, ACCA, or perhaps university, you would be gaining some exemptions and you will be able to apply for them. And if you do, you're gonna have to pay for those exemptions. For every applied knowledge exam that you have gained exemptions, you're going to pay £98. And for every applied skill, you're gonna pay £123. So assuming we have paid for 3 exemptions for applied knowledge and for 6 of applied skills, you're going to end up paying £738 just to cover for your exemptions fee. You're then obviously going to have to sit your exams, and this you book as you go along. So once you're ready, you book yourself exams. So you can book up to 4 exams in every single session that you sit, and every single exam costs £98 for applied knowledge exams and £130 for applied skills exams. You can take advantage of early bookings and save yourself a few pounds, but this is not very significant costs. And if you get late booking 1 week later, you are penalized and pay over double the price of the exam. So it is crucial that you either book early or that you book under standard entry. Once you completed what we call fundamental papers, you then move on to doing your professional exams. And these are broken down into 2 levels. One are essential and the other one optionals. So the essential papers, which is SBL and SBR, costs £222 under the standard entry, and again you can save yourself a little bit of money booking it early in advance, and you will get penalized if you book it too late. And then you have the optional papers, which you have to sit 2 out of 4 options, and these are the advanced versions of the exams that you would have sat under the fundamental level. Now these exams cost £173 at the standard entry, and yet again you can take advantage of early booking fees and also get penalized if you book them too late. Now the next thing that you need to do is you need to complete your ethical and professional module, and this costs £78. And it contains 15 hours of training, which is provided by ACCA website. So once you're ready to complete this module, you sign up with ACCA and they will give you a lessons on the website, and it is compulsory, but it provides technical knowledge supplement. Now, as a part of being a student or being a member of ACCA, you will have to pay annual membership. And as a student, you only pay £112. You pay this up until you become an affiliate. And you become an affiliate once you sat all of your exams, but you still not completed your PER, which is your practical experience record. But then as an affiliate, you pay £258. And then once you complete all the steps to become qualified accountant, you need to pay what is called admission to membership fee, and this is at £258. Now the next things to discuss is your tuition. So how you're going to actually study towards your professional qualifications. Now it is possible to self-study and not to go to any course and tuitions, but it's going to be very challenging. And if you don't have anyone actually showing you how to study and giving you any proper structure, it will really be challenging to pass through those exams, especially those at the professional levels. So you will have to have some kind of help over tuitions, and that can vary greatly as of costs. And now we're talking more about the resources available for the ACCA qualifications. But in this video, I only want to focus on the costs. So again, depending on the resources, you can spend anything between thousands to several thousands pounds. Now, in my previous videos where I talked about my journey to ACCA, I have talked about accountancy. Now, accountancy provides online tuitions for £149 per each module as of today. You have 6 months of access to those lessons, so that means it lasts you for 2 sittings. So if you were not successful the first time around you sat it, you can still carry on studying for the next sitting. So if you were to buy your lessons purely in accountancy, the 13 exams that you would have had to sit for £149, you would have paid £1,937. But if you're lucky, and if you manage to get an apprenticeship, or if you manage to get an employer that pays for all of your qualifications, you can fully avoid paying any of that. Because they can actually sponsor you to study your ACCA. They will pay for your subscription, they will pay for your tuitions, they will pay for your exams. They should even give you a time off to study. Now this is only if you actually go down the route of being employed by somebody that offers you that kind of opportunity. But it's not always the case. And in my case, I was never lucky enough to get somebody that pays for everything for me. I did manage to avoid paying subscription fee because I've always worked in accountancy. So this is how I was managed to expense those and not actually incur it myself. So if you add all the costs together, the initial registration fee of £89, 9 exemptions would cost you £1,032, 4 exams would cost you £790, ethics and professional module would cost you £78, tuitions up £1,937 if you was to study with accountancy, plus the membership registration of £258 in order to qualify and to be actually a member of ACCA, you would end up paying £4,442. Now that's a lot of money, but again, if you're lucky to be in an apprenticeship, or if you're lucky to get an employer to pay for it, you may even end up not paying anything at all for those qualifications. So it is worth looking for the right employer at the start so they help you to achieve this. When I was studying towards my ACCA, because I've had 9 exemptions, I had to only sit 5 exams. Nowadays there is only 4, but it used to be 5 exams that you had to sit. And I've had 6 fails, 5 passes, and I missed 1 exam. So I had to pay obviously for every single exam that I sat. So let me just break down the costs of how much I've actually paid in order to qualify as an ACCA accountant. Starting off the registration fee, I paid £323. The exemptions costed £630. All of the exams that I had booked was £1,435, and the annual subscriptions were £1,141. So in total, it costed me £3,529. Now I didn't pay for all of this because some of the tuitions I did manage to get sponsored by my employer, and also along the way that I was working, I've always had my subscription or annual subscription covered, so I never had to pay for this. So the total cost that I've actually incurred, including some of the accountancy tuitions that I've paid for myself, and also all of the exams that I booked myself, I've ended up paying £2,883. I remember that I've had exemptions as well. That means that I had to go to university, so I'm still paying hefty student loan, but it's all worth it. At the end of the day, I have a qualification which opened up a door to many possibilities. So it was totally worth it. Now let's not forget that you're going to invest your time into your studies as well, which not many people talk about. There is a money value to it as well, because as you know, time equals money. So you will end up spending endless amount of time preparing for your exams. And that varies from person to person, because some people absorb information much quicker than the others. Some people have better resources than the others. So I'll be talking more about the study resources in upcoming videos. So stay tuned if you wanted to find out which ones are the best. And I've already mentioned which one are the best, but I did try a few others. So I wanted to talk to you about how much it costs and what kind of resources are available for you to study. All I wanted to mention as well is the costs that I was presenting you today are as of January 2021. And also they are in pounds. I've studied in the United Kingdom and I sat my exams in the United Kingdom. If you are in any other countries, please do check ACCA website, because they do have breakdown of the fees as per every country that you can sit the exams in. And remember that ACCA is a global body for professional accountants, so you can sit those exams in pretty much every single country that they are available in. So if you guys enjoyed this video, I would love you to give me a thumbs up. Also, don't forget to subscribe if you are happy to see any more content on ACCA. If you have any specific questions on ACCA and wanted to find out more, please shoot them down below in the comments, because I'm ready to answer every single question that you have, and I will be covering more in my upcoming videos. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you soon. Bye!